Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Pounds.
And Inches.
This is episode 423.
And 158.
Representing our pounds and inches respectively. This is our weight loss health review series. If you want to learn more, check out our first episode, which was featured on Castles of Mad King Ludwig, or you can check it out on our blog or on our YouTube channel. I'm Ryan.
I'm Bethany.
And this is our next episode. I lost another pound, therefore we get to do another review.
Yep. I'm pretty excited about this one. Today we are going to talk about a game that I like called Dastardly Dirigibles.
No, that's not it.
Dastardly Dirigibles.
It's closer. Dastardly Dirigibles. This is a steampunk-themed airship building game, otherwise known as Dirigibles. And it's got a little bit of a take that element to it, which is where that dastardly part comes in. It's fun. So what you get in the box, every player gets a little player mat. It's in the form of a blueprint of one of these airships, one of these blimps or dirigibles. And also there's a deck of cards, which is more or less parts of the airships. There's the fronts, the nose cones, there's the drive engines, there's the tail ends of all of these. Yeah. And they all comes in different suits. So there's
all the circles in the top.
You know, they represent different suits. So there's 7 different suits plus wilds.
So the mechanics are fairly simple. It's just a set collection game. What you're trying to do is build your airship first, and then whoever builds it first, you stop the round, score, and then you do it again for completion of 3 rounds. And it's very straightforward in the fact that it's a set collection, and the few cards in there, the take that cards, add a little spice to the game. So that's basically what the mechanics are.
Yeah, I mean, if you can fill up, the more you can have of one particular set, the better when you're filling up your airship. That's going to give you more points that way. Yeah, so what we liked about this thing, it was very quick. Very little downtime. If I were to play, say, a nose cone, on my turn, everyone else who has a nose cone in their hand, they also play their nose cones. And they actually don't have a choice. So let's say they have a nose cone they want to have down on their board, but they also have another nose cone in their hand. They're required to play their one in their hand, which can mess up some plans. But it's a lot of fun. And there's very little downtime because you're always watching to make sure you know what you have in your hand and what you need to be playing on someone else's turn.
One of the things that I like about it, which won't appeal to a lot of people, is that there's a little bit of luck involved in this game. And I like games that have a little bit of luck embedded in them. Yeah,
you're not always going to get the perfect hand. You're going to get screwed with a little bit. But it's alright. It's fun. It's fast. So it doesn't rub you the wrong way too much. And a neat little side thing they do, this is a steampunk-themed game set in the Victorian era. On the back of the rule book, there's a little list of Victorian insults. I don't use them in any other setting, but it's just sometimes fun to call someone a fop-doodle.
Or to call somebody mad as a bag of ferrets.
Or they're a rampillion, or whatever, the wiffle gig. It's just a funny little side thing. It kind of fits in with the theme, which is a fairly thin theme. It's pasted on to some extent. It's just a set collection card game, but they did a good job bringing the airship Victorian steampunk thing into it. So it's fun.
Yeah. One of the things to know on this game, on a negative aspect, is the player board. You can probably even see it a little bit in the video. It pops up right here. It doesn't lay flat even when cards are on it. Yeah.
It's going to slide down like that, just like they are right now. So that's kind of a nitpick, but at the same time, it's going to affect your gameplay. You're going to have to keep on flattening it down and making sure the cards stay where they're meant to be. And I had noticed also that with higher player counts, it tends to overstay its welcome just a little bit. Some of the players might get a little glassy-eyed towards the end of that 3rd round, but it'll be over quick, and they'll say they liked it.
Yeah, the price point of this game is $20, $19.95, which to me seems a little much considering it's just cards and our flimsy player board.
Yeah, it's a little high for that price point, but I'm sure you can find it cheaper online. If not, if you passed on it, you wouldn't be missing out on anything.
I disagree.
Well, yes, she likes it more than I do. I do enjoy it, but this is not a game that's a must-have in a collection. But it is a good time and it's a nice filler. All right, well, thanks so much for tuning in. This is episode 423.
And 158.
Pounds and inches. Thanks. Leave as many comments and feedback as you'd like. We'd love to hear from you guys. Makes this a little more enjoyable and motivates us to keep making content and keep losing weight and losing inches and going on from there. All right. You guys have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.